welcome to Toronto, ladies. Great to have you here with this fabulous film. Had both of you or either of you been familiar with the book before you got the roles? And you're the after version. Yeah,
yes.
you're the before and you're the after.
Yeah.
But tell me a little bit about your connection to the character, or had you read a book as well?
I read the script. Well, I auditioned with the sides, and I didn't get to know anything about it. I was just like, okay, there's a scientist. We're in Antarctica. Great, go. And then once I got a little bit closer to the role, they released the script so I could read it and then understand the context. And I just fell in love with the story. I thought it was such a unique story, such a adventure, and really heartfelt. And it, there was this whole beautiful story about a family, and then about an artist, and then about an adventuress, and then I waited until I knew that I had the role to then get to read the book. So it was a real pleasure to finally get to dip in and be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to imagine myself as a part of this.
Absolutely. And then working with Cate Blanchett. I mean, seriously, ladies, were you kind of pinching yourselves a little bit?
Yeah, still pinching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, we were taking photos yesterday and people were tagging me in them, and I was like, that's so weird.
Yeah.
It
doesn't make any sense still.
But she's so down to earth that
Well,
she
right.
doesn't make, there's no distance between you when you're with her. But it is wild to be acting with one of your all-time favorite actresses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And a lot of obviously you had tons of one-on-one time with her.
Yeah, in a kayak on a, on a glacier. That was, I think, at once like overwhelming and humbling and grounding. Thanks to her, thanks to who Cate is. I think I could have easily been really overwhelmed, and I was, the first time I met her, and then she's so warm and welcoming that you just get to work with Cate. You know what I mean? It's like, I think you go from that, like, okay, I'm going to be in a scene with Cate Blanchett. Here we go. And then suddenly you're like, and I'm doing a scene with Cate. Right. This feels good.
Yeah. And she makes you feel that way.
Yeah. It's a real, like you said before, she's a real class act, and she's just so full of grace.
Yeah. I think we all have our breaking points. What's yours? Yeah, she's extremely relatable. I mean, how about you? You have a breaking point?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, as we were saying, like, who does, I mean, we're all animals. I think, like, the other day, I think I was hungry and underslept, and I was in my kitchen making food, and my dog was begging at my side, and I just was like, no. And my poor dog looked at me like, you always give me some of your food, but I had this weird sort of like back in the jungle, like, mine.
Yeah.
My dog, we like kind of shied away, and I was like, I'm so sorry, of course I'll share this with you. But I think it just, we're all flawed, and we're all animals, and we need our little creature comforts, and when we don't get them, or when our needs aren't met, we get a little bit manic,
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. Well, you girls are so wonderful, and I love this movie so much, and best of luck to both of you, and I know we'll be talking to you again for many more projects. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.